Hello everyone, and in this video I'll be covering the concept of a 2D array and how it is actually structured in memory. If you missed my video on one-dimensional arrays, I will leave a link in the description below, which I suggest you take a look at before continuing this one. But if you already understand one-dimensional arrays, then keep watching. In this video we will fill up a two-dimensional array with a bunch of elements. But before we begin, here's a quick concept refresher on 2D arrays. So, when given a simple array, in this case an array of 5 elements, we generally represent it like this. This array has 5 spaces, and each space is represented by its index as indicated above, 0 to size -1. Awesome. A two-dimensional array can be declared like this. Most of the time, it is known that the first bracket represents the row and the second one represents the column of that array, making it a two-dimensional array, sort of like a table. So from that logic, we will have a 2D array of 5 rows, each having 4 columns. However, this is not how a 2D array is structured in code. What is actually happening is that whenever we declare a 2D array like the one we did, we declared an array inside of an array. I know it can get confusing, but stay with me. So after declaring our 2D array, we will have a list of 5 elements and their index, and each element will have 4 elements inside of itself. For example, before we do an example, let us change the name of the 2D array to match everything so that we can be consistent, and let us fill each index of the array so it makes everything easier. Okay, so take the one-dimensional array and say we want to know what is in element 3. Well, the answer is simple. We go to the third element in the array and pick out what's inside of it. In this case, it's 1. For the 2D array, if we want to know what is inside of array 3, 2, for example, we will go to the third index of the 2D array, which is another array, and then go to the second index to see what's inside of that element, which is 13. Now, if you are wondering what is inside of the third index of the 2D array, that element just contains an array of 4 elements. So to summarize, whenever a 2D array is declared, the first element specifies how many arrays there is, and the second digit tells you how big each array is. This concept has been denoted as rows and columns, but you want to be careful because it implies that every row inside of a 2D array will have the same amount of columns, which is false. So having this form of understanding enables you to master 2D arrays. The rest of the video will be me coding. This program will fill in the elements of the 2D array, so try and study the code and leave a comment on anything you don't understand. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as it helps my channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.